Stay with us. A delicious soup that sticks to the bone.
That's the finished product. It's been cooking for about an hour or so. We finished it with the pasta, the fresh kale.
We have known this young man for a while now. Devin Davis first appeared on Daytime as a 13-year-old who had won a pie competition. That's when I could look you eye to eye, right about here. Well, since then, he has won 4 national cooking competitions. Now, a 20-year-old chef, Devin Davis, is here to show us how to make a hearty soup that you can enjoy for dinner tonight. Good to have you back, Devin.
Good to be here. So good to be here.
So good to watch your progression from just a young little cook who's now a chef who's thinking of going for his MBA.
That's it.
Wow, I'm so impressed with you.
Thank you so much. It's been a long journey.
It has. No, it hasn't. It's gone by
it's gone
like
by
that
like a flash.
for
now
us
the long
anyway.
journey begins.
Yes. So how do we make this soup? What's in it?
Okay, so you know, you can buy sausage at the store because we're making a sausage and white bean soup. It's going to have some cannellini beans, kale, fennel, some really great flavors. It's really nice and hearty and warm for wintertime, even though it's not cold outside.
I'll take it any time of year.
Anytime. So we're going to make a little homemade sausage.
Okay.
Like a faux sausage.
How do you do this faux sausage?
Just buy some ground pork at your supermarket. I mean, I like 75-25, which means 75 lean meat, 25 fat. But we're just going to season it up. We're going to add a little bit of crushed red pepper flakes. Do you like spicy or do you like mild?
A little bit of spice is fine.
So we'll put a little bit of red pepper flakes.
I would like medium spice.
Okay, medium. We have some fresh thyme, some fresh garlic.
All right. Do you always use fresh?
Of course.
Of course.
That's not even
what
an
a silly
option
question.
in my world.
Yes, you're right.
And of course, some salt. A little bit of freshly ground pepper, always, a little bit of fresh pepper. And if you want to start giving that a stir.
I would.
And then what makes it kind of reinforces that fennel flavor in the soup, we're going to add a little bit of ground fennel seed.
Oh, okay.
And then to finish it is a little bit of chopped parsley.
A little fennel goes a long way, doesn't it?
Yes, fennel's very strong, especially fennel seed, because it's like super potent. And you can really like overpower anything. So
you don't want that.
What you can do now is if you want to, you can make little balls and put it in there, or you can just throw the sausage right into the pan.
Okay.
Either way.
I'm going to make sausage balls.
And a little bit of olive oil before you go down there.
Hello.
There you go. And when you hear that sizzle, that's when you know you're ready.
Okay, that's great. Make a few more balls.
So you can make meatballs, or you can make however you want to do it.
Right.
There's a towel right here if you'd like one.
Thanks. I didn't know I'd be making sausage balls.
I'm going to get you messy before you show even starts.
Hey, that's okay. That's fine. I'm used to it.
Mom never said play with your food, but I mean, I didn't know I was going to grow up to play with my food. So
you picked the right career, I think.
Yes.
Good for you.
So, you know, you can do big balls, little meatballs, or you can just do crumbled sausage, whatever you want to do.
Right.
That's all up to you, and you can season it any way you like. If you want it really spicy, go super spicy, but I'm a wimp, so I'm not going to do that. So now,
what's in here?
Once we get these done, they're going to go out into the soup. But in here is the fennel, the onions, the garlic, the base for the soup. So in that's going to go some chopped San Marzano tomatoes.
Okay.
And they're just canned tomatoes. This is actually what they look like here. They're imported. They're beautiful tomatoes.
We've seen these before.
They have very little seeds, mostly tomatoes. So that's why I love them.
Ah, lovely. Okay.
And since it is a cannellini bean soup, we have some cannellini beans. They're similar to a white kidney bean.
Okay.
Very simple.
Lots of fiber in this soup.
Very good for you.
This is so good.
A little bit of white wine to deglaze the pan. Okay. And then you're just going to let that cook down for a little bit until the wine starts to reduce. And then once the wine reduces, we add that chicken stock right there, but you can go ahead and add now if you'd like.
I will. All of it? Okay.
And I always tell people homemade is best, of course. Homemade is always best when it comes to chicken stock, but if you're in a pinch, buy the box stuff at the store. And if you buy the box chicken stock, always go unsalted. That way you can control how much salt goes in.
Exactly.
And so that's just going to simmer away. Hey. The kitchen, it gets messy. We'll clean it up later.
If it doesn't get messy, it means you haven't been successful.
Exactly.
Now.
So that's just going to cook away.
Cooking away.
And so when you finish the soup, at this point, once it's finished cooking, it goes in the fridge if you want to. If you want to have it later on in the week, whatever you want to do. I personally like to put it in the fridge overnight. It always tastes better the next day.
Why is that? How does that work?
It's just the flavors just sit there. They develop more. It's just like it's all married and happy.
Whenever I have Italian and I have leftovers and I put them in the fridge and I heat them up the next day, oh my gosh, so good.
So I always tell people, make it the day before, and then when you're ready to eat it, all you got to do is bring it back to heat, put in the pasta. We're using orecchiette. It means little ears, which as you can see means little ears. They take about 8 to 10 minutes to cook. And then you drop in your kale. Today we're using baby kale, which we have right here.
I like the baby kale because it doesn't have those big stalks.
Yeah, it's very simple to do. Just throw it in there. My preference is Tuscan kale, which is those big flat leaves. It's called Lindino kale. It's not curly. It's not the curly kind.
Okay.
That's my favorite kind of kale
I don't think I've seen that kale.
But if you can find it, use Tuscan kale. But if not, it's a great substitute.
Okay, and then this is what the finished...
That's the finished product. It's been cooking for about an hour or so. We finished it with the pasta, the fresh kale.
Goodness.
And the kale always goes right at the end because you want it to stay nice and green like that.
Right. It'll get too...
You will sound too much.
Wilty and
And look how hearty, all the sausage and the beans, and it's such a hearty soup. This will fill you up.
Devin, this will
fill you up.
This is a soup that eats like a meal. Definitely.
There you go.
How nice is that? And then you've got your bread.
Got bread, and of course,
cheese.
I love pecorino cheese. This is actually a sheep's milk cheese.
Oh, gosh.
So we top with a little bit of freshly grated pecorino romano.
Oh,
beautiful.
Lovely.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then to reinforce the fennel flavor again, we have some fennel fronds.
Fennel fronds.
Which comes right off the top of the fennel bulb there, as you can see.
My gosh.
And dig in. If you want some bread to dip,
voila.
Be my guest.
Thank you. and thank you for supplying us with the recipe.
You're welcome. Yes, it should be on the website.
Yes, and it will be up on our website. Just give me a couple of hours to get it up there. Devin Davis, Chef Devin Davis, always good to see you.
It's good to be here.
Can't wait
Thanks
to
so much.
see what you do next.
Me too.
We'll be right back.